This is a video to walk you through the process of setting up Canvas and Powerschool so that the two of them communicate and so that your grades will match in both places. The first thing you want to do is you want to check and make sure you have your category weights set up properly in Powerschool. So to do that, you'll click on Settings, and then you will click on Standards Grade Calculations. Actually, sorry, traditional grade calculations, not standards. We don't use standard-based grading here. And then you'll just want to check your category weights. So for this class that I am working on right now, I want to make sure that my Q4 categories are set up properly. And I see here that these category weights do not actually match what I put in my syllabus, so I'm going to change those. Okay, now that these match, I'm going to click Save. And now is a good opportunity to go ahead and copy to my other classes so that everything matches. So to do that, you click on the Settings wheel, Copy Traditional Grade Calculations, and then I'm going to copy to another class. So I want to first select the class that I just finished setting up, which is my Semester 2 English 2 Honors. And then I want to select the classes which I am going to copy that to. So then I'm going to select these two classes so that the grade calculations are the same across all three. And I have a lot more classes listed than you might because I am set up as a co-teacher on some classes that are not really mine. So I've selected the classes I want to copy to. And then I'm going to select Validate. It's going to ask me if I'm sure that I want to do this. It's also going to give you some error messages and say you can't copy some things because it's not set up that way, and that is okay. It's not going to let you do anything that GCS doesn't allow, and there's no way to break it. So I'm going to say copy. It's going to tell me when it has finished, and now I can see if I scroll down and I find those other classes. If I click the edit button, now my category weights match what they are supposed to match. So now that everything's set up properly in Canvas or in Powerschool, we're going to go to Canvas and import our categories. So in Canvas, you will select the class in which you are importing your categories, and then you'll go to Assignments. And you want to make sure that you have imported the categories from Powerschool. And this is really important in making sure that Canvas will sync your work to Powerschool. This keeps you from having to enter grades multiple times. And it means that whether students check their grades in Canvas or in Powerschool, the grade should be the same. So we're going to click Import Assignment Groups. And it's going to tell you it's scheduled. You can click to see the progress. And usually it takes a few moments. Now, I have pre-imported these categories to this class, so I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to our next step. So our next step, we're going to go back to assignments. Now, what we want to do is we want to set weights for categories. So you'll click on these three dots again and click Assignment Group Weights. Weight grade based on assignment groups. And then we want to set the correct assignment weights to each group. Now, in order to make sure that this shows up properly in Powerschool, we want to make sure that we are only setting weights to the same assignment categories that we just set up in Powerschool. So to verify, we're going to look back at what we set up in this class. We have tests, classwork, and quiz grades showing up. We do not have any other categories here, so we don't want to worry about those. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the category weights here so that they match this. So my test category needs to match at 40%. My classwork will match at 40%, and my quizzes will match at 20%, and we're going to leave zeros for the assignments and for homework, since those are categories that we're not currently using. Now click Save. And when you go to your gradebook, you should see that the grades in your gradebook here on Canvas, when you click Grades, should now match the ones you see in Power Teacher. And if that doesn't work, feel free to reach out to me and we can look at what's going on in your two classes and how we can correct